You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
We supply the words. You paint the picture. AM 1050, KCAA.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title, Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Well, welcome everybody, and I hope you're having a fun time out there doing whatever that you're doing. And I'm going to sound like Ed Sullivan for 1 second. We have a really big show. Yes, we do. And what we're going to start off first is that I want to tell everybody, get on your phones. And if you're driving, pull off the side of the road to use your phone so you don't get into trouble. That would be a lousy way to start a weekend. And call us at 888-909-1050. Again, that number is 888-909-1050, because in this station, yes, in this station, we have free tickets for October 8th at 8 p.m. and it's the tribute to Garth Brooks. Yes. And next week when you tune in, there's one big kahuna surprise about that event, and we're sworn to secrecy. We can't tell anybody, so you don't have to tune in. But if you want them tickets, the lines are open, and the number is 888-909-1050. Again, 888-909-1050 for free tickets.
And that's at the beautiful California Theater for Performing Arts, in case anyone didn't know that.
Yes, it is, and it's over there on 4th Street.
That's right. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and we have all kinds of good stuff happening over there.
Oh, the lineup you would not believe for this whole season. And every week we're going to be having tickets for every event going on. And also, one of the things, but don't tell anybody I told you this, okay? But also, next week we're going to be talking about the event for Halloween. And that's all I'm going to say. Woo! Okay, and Diane, welcome.
Hello. Hope everybody out there is being safe on the roads. And I hope you plan on listening in, because the whole show is full of very exciting and interesting information. And I'm going to introduce our first guest so we can get right in on this. And our guest is time out for what?
Yeah, real quick. Christina. We forgot to say hello to Christina. Hi, Christina.
Hi, everybody. But I'm excited to hear from our new guest, too, and excited about everything that's going on all the month of October.
Yeah,
I'll get to that
Christina
later.
has great news for us, too, today. For some reason, that's why I just blew it.
Okay, go ahead, my dear.
Okay, we've got Carol Noskis with World Travel Family of Agencies, and she's got a lot of really exciting information for us about travel, of course. And so we're going to get right into this and ask Carol to tell us first how she got started, and then
go from there. Well, hello and good afternoon, everybody. It's my pleasure to be here, and it's an honor to actually be sitting at the table with these charming ladies. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, thank you.
Aloha.
Aloha. Yeah, for those of you watching on the podcast, we've got our leis on. I even have flowers around my head, so I look a little bit Hawaiian today in my blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yeah.
But it is an honor to be here, and I'm very excited to be partnering with Bev Let's Go Shopping for a number of great shows to promote our company, our business, which is, of course, in travel. And we have been around since 1938. So we're a company that started on the heels of the Great Depression, and we've weathered World Wars II, Korea, Vietnam, all the Gulf Wars, everything in between, and all sorts of economic challenges. And the reason that's important for your listeners to know that is we aren't operating out of the back seat of, a station wagon or something just trying to promote travel. We've been around the block, and we are rock solid. And because of that, even in the last few years with all the challenges going on, we are solid as a rock. And that's important. People need to know that who they're dealing with, they're going to be there for them.
Exactly.
You make plans and you don't want things to happen. And we've been there. We're going strong. And because of that, we're very, very proud. As a matter of fact, what I brought with me today is the bill of sale. Our company was founded in 1938 in Santa Ana. bought the building for $500. We opened our doors, and we've been booming ever since. We have offices throughout California, including Carmel. Our expertise is in leisure travel, corporate travel. We do meetings and incentives and corporate retreats, executive retreats. But the real strength of what we do is to bring smiles to folks that want to get away and go someplace exciting, and we're there to hold their hand and make sure everything goes very, very well.
Like Kauai.
like Kauai,
yes.
Right. As a matter of fact, one of our partners that we are very, very close with is a company called Classic Vacations, and they have incredible promotions in partnership with the World Travel Family of Agencies. And I use that World Travel Family of Agencies. I want to explain it. We actually have a number of different named companies under the big banner of World Travel. So it includes Yorba Linda Travel and Thunderbird Travel and Bob McGinnis Travel up in Carmel, and of course World Travel. But what I do want to let your listeners know as well is if they go to Facebook and like us, so you have to go into the search bar there and type in World Travel Family of Agencies, like us, and then if they go to our wall and post that they're a KCAA Let's Go Shopping listener, they're going to be entered into a contest, and we're going to select from all of your listeners on November 11th. Someone's going to win a $250 travel voucher from World Travel towards their vacation. And that's a nice little kicker just to get things going. And also, if they just call to book a vacation with us of 7 days or longer, either a tour or a cruise, they mention they're a Let's Go Shopping listener, they're automatically going to get a $25 travel voucher. That'll go towards their holiday.
That's perfect, and especially this time of year. If people want to go and see families, or they don't want to be home for the holidays, they want something entirely different, going on a cruise or whatever.
Absolutely.
There you go. I mean, thank you. That's fantastic.
$250. I mean, that's a spa day.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
You guys get on right now and press like. That is,
right.
I mean, geez, that's great. What a very generous thing.
Thank you, and we're very, very pleased, and we're excited because Classic Vacations, as I mentioned, has some. We talked about Hawaii, and we have our Hawaii garb on, our leis and our flowers. They have a really special promotion in tandem with World Travel Family of Agencies where it's called Head Over Heels. It's a promotion that they're doing. And this is a great package all over because you get lots of added values to the price. Classic Vacations is definitely known as a company that kind of takes the high road on great and wonderful luxurious sort of things, and they have a global reach. So they do have things in Hawaii, but they also have incredible trips. In Europe, you can charter a yacht. You can do all sorts of pretty interesting things, but you're going to get the best value. So you're going to stay in some of the nicest places, but you're going to get the best prices at those places. So we're real excited.
Just what we want.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Head Over Heels package, as a matter of fact, has amenities that range anywhere from $25 on up to $750. There's an air credit, so there would even be, a discount or free air tickets associated with it, depending on when they go, where they go, how many people are going. There's some variables involved. There's lots of small print, but the point of the matter is you contact one of our offices, and I'm going to give you the 800 number, which is 800-200-2299. And or go to the web. We're www.wtbinc.com, like World Travel Bureau Inc.com, or find us on Facebook. And it's important for you to make sure you identify yourself as one of Bev's listeners, because there's going to be some added value to bringing that up in that conversation.
That sounds fabulous.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
yes.
Thank you.
And one thing that I would like to ask you, Diane, do you mind? No? Jump in? Okay. I love that look she gets on her face. When somebody books a vacation, does the airline include it if they have to take a plane to get to the ship, or is that a separate cost?
Well, every vacation is different. Some people actually want everything taken care of, where their air reservations are included. The transfer to the ship or to the hotel can be included. Some people want to rent a car. Some people want a limousine service. So we can package that any way you want it. What we bring to the table is you're going to be dealing with folks that are expert travel advisors. Most of them have traveled the world. They've been... I would be very surprised if there was some place in the world one of our travel advisors hasn't been if someone had an interesting or unique inquiry, because that's what we're going to bring to the table is you can Google and you can go online till the cows come home getting information, but at the end of the day, who's going to be there to support you if you need to, details. I want tips. I want good recommendations.
Exactly.
That's what an expert travel advisor is going to bring to the table, because the industry has taken kind of a bump here and there with the Internet, people thinking, oh, I can do this all by myself. And the reality is you can research, and it's good to have that information. But you know what? It's worth it to have an expert that's going to really be looking out for you, and they're going to make sure that you get those arrangements set up exactly the way you want to. Because I'll tell you, there's nothing like arriving at a destination, a hotel, it doesn't matter, and there's a problem.
That doesn't exist.
Or they have closed their doors, and you are suddenly on your own.
I've actually heard that before.
Christina, it happens, and oftentimes those thrill seekers that decide to do it on their own come back to a travel agency like our management company. We actually do it all. And they've kind of got their tail between their legs and like, well, here's what I did. Here's what happened. And then, we reassure them, and there's lots of great measures you can take to help protect yourself as well and be smart in the planning. But, you're working with an expert, things go a lot easier.
And so basically it's all about the options that they offer you.
Absolutely.
How much you want this involvement to encompass for your trip.
Absolutely. Some people want everything from nuts to bolts, and then there's some folks that really just want maybe to have the trip set up and they really want to be on their own. Then we have people that'll travel with families and they want to make sure there's amenities or activities for the children, whether they're on a cruise or they're in Hawaii. They want to make sure they're not at an adults-only hotel. You want to make sure that it's going to be a good balance.
One of those naked places. That wouldn't be good, huh?
No. The little ones you don't want the little ones there, and actually they don't want the little ones there.
I think it's awesome to have personal. We've been talking about that throughout the shows. The things that people are looking for right now. They're looking for their time to be of value and for that personal service again.
Absolutely.
So that's what you offer. That's awesome.
Right.
I know I'm calling you when we're ready to go.
Well, thank you, and we will be happy to take that call, Christina, and make things
we like to go.
For you. That's
Christina's
good.
Always on the go.
Somebody likes to go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, say you're a listener. Go to our Facebook page, like us, and you're going to.
I already like you.
Well, I'm so glad. I like you too, Christina.
Even if you didn't give me $250, I'd still like you.
Thank you.
Well, now since you mentioned that, one thing I want to bounce out to all of our listeners, because a lot of them probably are not aware of this. I, Diane, and Christina, and whoever is involved in this radio station, one way or another, we are not and we do not take anything free from these contests. It's against our rules. It is for the listeners. That's why we're doing this. So when you call in for the free tickets or the information about travel or whatever it is, that is for you guys, not for us.
You want that $50 back? You just
yeah. So I just want to make that clear to you that we cannot or we're not allowed to get involved in any contest whatsoever.
Right.
Okay.
That was just a ha-ha.
No, that's good for people to hear that out there, because you really don't know what goes on, and it's good to play the ethical road, wherever you can. So
Carol, tell us how you got started doing this, because I know it's been so many years.
Yes, and
I have to rat us out. I've been friends with Carol since we were in first grade.
Since we were 6. And it's just a coincidence. We found out she's here. She was actually the impetus as I was doing this research, and it's because of Diane. I'm actually sitting in this chair next to her today with these other two lovely ladies as well. And how I got into travel is really funny. I went to school, got all these degrees, and decided I was going to take a whole different path and started working in a little travel